Paul, are you seeing more institutional size sponsors coming to crowdfunding, and what is their resistance still, do you think?
Yeah, I think the resistance has traditionally been, number one, can this be done efficiently? Because again, if you're not doing it in an online world and you went out to try and raise $25 million of equity from individuals, number one, you'd probably say minimum investment size is $1 million or $500,000, right? But there's still, even then, there's a lot of work of going out and meeting the investors and doing, compiling all their information and distributing your content, right? Your project to them. So I think that's one is, gosh, can I go raise that 25 million in a very efficient way? Because to raise it from the institutional check, they have to do a flight and they have to, meet the institutions. Here it's like done online. So they're not having to fly across the country, but at the same time, they need to know that they could raise that capital really efficiently. And many of them have never done the kind of online transactions. So to them, it's new. We need to demonstrate and show them that it is efficient. The second kind of reservation is, again, trying to understand, hey, a 506C kind of public solicitation, general solicitation, is this is for real now? And I think that's something that quite honestly, we had to demonstrate for 2014 to 18. We had to show and we had to demonstrate that it's not that different from a 506B, right? It's just, hence why it's called a 506B versus a C. They're not that different. It's just that now you have to do investor verification, an extra step on the certification of investors, and you have to be willing to have all of your information out there in a public manner. And again, great sponsors know that they've got great deals, so why not be more public about it versus keeping it to that kind of narrow sphere of who you knew kind of investors or the institution.
And are these bigger sponsors, are they using crowdfunding instead of or as an alternative to institutional capital?
They're using it today still as kind of an alternative to the institutional capital. They're trying it out. They're not completely shutting the door to institutional capital, and nor should they, right? I always say that there should be multiple ways of raising capital for your projects. And there could be certain projects that the institutional capital is right. And there could be certain projects that CrowdStreet and the online kind of investing model is right for. Maybe there's still kind of that private way of doing it. I think, there should be multiple distribution ways to get your project out there. What I love about the online is, while we might still be a small part of the larger total available market, we are growing significantly, just like e-commerce did in the late 90s, right? And I think, will it be 100%? No, it'll never be 100%. But if it's 20 or 30% of a $300 billion a year market, that's a lot.